Have you ever seen a building that looks like it's about to set sail? A masterpiece of architecture that seems to float on the water like a fleet of magnificent white ships. Well, that's exactly what you'll find right here in the heart of Sydney, Australia. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving deep into one of the most iconic and recognizable structures on the planet, the Sydney Opera House. And trust me, the story behind this building is just as dramatic and breathtaking as its design. So, picture this. It's the 1950s. Sydney is a bustling, growing city, but it's missing a world-class venue for the performing arts. The government decides to hold an international competition to design a new opera house at Bennelong Point, one of the most stunning locations in Sydney Harbour. They received over 230 entries from architects all around the globe. But one design, submitted by a little-known Danish architect named Jørn Utzon, was initially discarded. Legend has it that one of the judges, the famous architect Eero Saarinen, pulled Utzon's design from the rejection pile, looked at it, and declared, "Gentlemen, this is a masterpiece." And just like that, history was made. Utzon's vision was unlike anything anyone had ever seen before. It was radical, it was poetic, and it was incredibly ambitious. He was inspired by nature, everything from the segments of an orange to the graceful wings of a bird and the gentle curve of a palm frond. The design featured a series of massive precast concrete shells or sails that would form the roof, creating a silhouette that is now famous worldwide. But turning this dream into reality, that was a whole different story. The construction, which began in 1959, was an engineering nightmare. The unique shell-like roof structure was so complex that no one was quite sure how to build it. It took Utzon and his team years, running through countless calculations and models, just to figure out the geometry. The solution, which finally came after years of work, was genius. All the shells could be created from the surface of a single imaginary sphere. This spherical solution meant the curved roof panels could be mass-produced from a limited number of molds, which finally made construction possible. It was a groundbreaking moment in architectural engineering, but the challenges didn't stop there. The project was plagued by soaring costs and political disputes. The original budget was a mere $7 million Australian dollars. By the time it was finished, the final cost had skyrocketed to $102 million. The pressure mounted, and tragically, after a change in government and intense disagreements, Jørn Utzon was forced to resign from his own project in 1966. He left Australia and never returned to see his masterpiece completed. Isn't that heartbreaking? The genius behind the vision never got to see the final ovation. After Utzon's departure, a team of Australian architects was brought in to finish the interior. Finally, on October 20, 1973, after 14 years of construction, the Sydney Opera House was officially opened by Queen Elizabeth II. And what an incredible place it is! It's not just one big hall. It's a massive arts complex. Inside these iconic sails, you'll find multiple venues, including the main concert hall, which seats almost 2,700 people and is renowned for its phenomenal acoustics, thanks to those distinctive birch plywood donuts hanging from the ceiling. Then there's the Joan Sutherland Theatre, the main stage for opera and ballet. There are also smaller drama theaters, a studio, and even a recording studio. Every year, it hosts over 1,500 performances attended by more than 1.2 million people. It's not just a building, it's a living, breathing cultural hub. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, placing it in the same league as the Pyramids of Giza and the Great Wall of China. It's a symbol not just of Sydney, but of Australia itself, a testament to human creativity, perseverance, and the courage to pursue a bold, almost impossible dream. The next time you see a picture of this architectural wonder, remember the story behind it. It's a story of genius, of controversy, and ultimately, of triumph. It's a reminder that the most beautiful things in life often come from the greatest challenges. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey to Sydney today. If you enjoyed this story and want to explore more incredible landmarks with me, make sure to hit that like button and definitely subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure. Let me know in the comments what iconic building you'd like me to cover next. Until then, stay curious.